Hello, I'm Bo with Windsor, and I'm here today to introduce you to the Saber Blade 16. The Saber Blade 16 is a 16-inch dual cylindrical scrubber with a 2.5-gallon freshwater tank and a 2.5-gallon recovery tank. Let's begin by taking a look at the components of the Saber Blade 16. At the top of the handle, you'll find two switches, a gray switch and a black switch. By depressing the gray switch, you activate the machine and begin scrubbing with the brushes. Depressing both the gray switch and the black switch activates the machine and starts the pump so it pumps solution down to the brushes. Next, you'll find a storage area for the transport wheels. The transport wheels can be removed and stored here so that it's easy to transport and ready to clean when you get to the area to be cleaned. At the base of the machine, you'll find a 2.5-gallon solution tank, a 2.5-gallon recovery tank, as well as adjustments for your down pressure. One of the unique things about the Saber Blade 16 is that at maximum down pressure, it puts down about 88 pounds of down pressure. Combine that with 1,000 RPM brushes, and you've got a machine that'll clean even the toughest environments. Lastly, you'll find the pedal that activates the squeegees and turns the vacuum on. You can access the recovery and solution tanks by simply lowering the handle and then removing them from the machine. You can also remove them individually. So here is our fresh water tank, which we can now take to any sink and fill. Additionally, we can remove our recovery tank individually. You'll notice the recovery tank's open design makes it easy to clean and maintain. On the base of the machine, you'll find the brushes which remove with no tools. You'll also find the manifold that releases the water down into the brushes. This manifold can be cleaned and maintained by simply removing it and then removing the caps that are on either end. To replace the manifold, simply pop it back into place and press firmly. You can also remove the squeegees by simply depressing the button that's located right here. The squeegees pop out completely for removal. When you replace the squeegees, it's very important that you push this little notch towards the inside of the machine. Simply line up the springs and the squeegee clicks right back into place. To replace the brushes, simply put them back onto the drive, and they pop right back into place. To prepare your Saber Blade 16 for use, simply make sure you've got the correct brushes installed, your squeegees are clean and free of debris, and then fill the solution tank. To fill the solution tank, simply remove the cap and begin filling. To begin using your Saber Blade 16, adjust the pressure setting where you would like it. Then, release the handle, drop the machine into scrub position, drop your squeegees, and begin scrubbing. The handle will flip over so that you can scrub from either side. When you're finished using your Saber Blade 16, it's time to prep the machine for storage. You'll do this by removing the recovery tank and the fresh water tank and emptying both of them. Then tilt the machine on its side, make sure the brushes are free of debris, and rinse the squeegees. To begin, lower the handle. This will give you access to both tanks. Then, remove your solution tank, and you can drain your solution. Next, remove the recovery tank and drain it. Rinse the tank thoroughly so that you don't have any debris left. Once you've emptied both the recovery tank and the solution tank, it's time to make sure that your squeegees are clean. Inspect the brushes and make sure there's no debris on them. So there you have it. You now know everything that you need to know to safely and effectively operate and maintain your Windsor Saber Blade 16 scrubber.